Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. We are looking at Gothenburg, almost said it wrong, and it's rising, which is good news because that's our goal today, hopefully. I don't know, if we can get it close, that'll be good enough for me. Short intro today, as we have something to fix, so we're getting straight on with it, which is why it's playing, rather than paused. Let's go down to the logging camp. You'll notice we don't have a train anymore. I don't know why, but let's fix that, shall we? Perhaps it was when we upgraded the thingy, perhaps I deleted it, the warehouse. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but we'll fix it and we'll get logs back underway. Stoker and engineer for such a short journey is probably not required. We also only have one train running this. I would like to duplicate that. We have over 1 million in the bank, so we can do that. It's going to take a little while for this to pick up. Now, as you can see, we ran out of logs due to that. I didn't see it until editing and like testing it out before the game. So what we might do is double it until there's no more room in the warehouse and get things back up to speed. There we go. Money's coming in fast. We have got snow, so money's about to slow down, isn't it? Because all of our trains have up in the northern section anyway, the northeast. It looks like all of this down here on the mini map is where it gets fully snowed in. But yes. So that's fixed. Now we can't just rest on our laurels there. Once Gothenburg grows, we get another slot. Now, I don't know whether you've seen it, but there is a sneaky little farm here. Is it a sheep farm? I think so, right? Yeah, a little sheep farm just there. So, I think that's the best bet for us. That will get us some cloth, which will in turn, when does it grow? There you go, 40,000. We're at 78% currently. That will give us both sheep's wool and then the requirement cloth. That I am looking forward to. Right, let's get back down here. Is there anything else we can do in the meantime? Possibly. There's sugar beet down here. Do we need that yet? I think that's later on, and it's an ingredient for a factory as well. We'll just take it slow for now. We can't do anything with here. Now, it was mentioned that there's a sneaky little trick to reach this. However, I think they fixed it. Because I tried it before this recording and I couldn't do it. So I think they've fixed you being able to reach over and grab stuff that you can't technically have. We'll get the large train station. Well, actually, just the large train station. There it is, because it's smaller. But you'll see, you are not allowed to build tracks in this area. I don't know if there's a sneaky little place here, but I couldn't find it. So yes, I believe they've fixed that. I don't know whether it's an exploit or a tactic, but either way, we'll ignore that as an idea. Look at all these goodies we could take. Goodness me. Milk will become available at some point. That again is not in our territory. It's fine. For now, we're concentrating on Gothenburg growing, which it is. I'm a little surprised we haven't had any personnel to help us. We have engineers waiting to be deployed. And yeah, we have someone there that I'm not really bothered about as well. The surveyor. I'm more than happy with our current team. I mean, Lynn Shopping has really grown, hasn't it? We could think about upgrading this and just boosting the network. It's our factory, and that would just increase our return, wouldn't it? As we'll be producing more cloth. Do we have enough coming through here? It's level 2. We have one train. We're short on logs. That's bizarre. Oh, maybe because they're taking a mixture of goods from here. Maybe, yeah, because the logs are in there. How many trains do we have delivering? Only one. That could be an issue as well. Let's duplicate that. We want to take as much as possible. It's going to get quite busy here, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Do we have this train running? We do. They're going to require apples, so that's good. And we're filling up. We're filling up. We could always double up that as well. More things we need to do is hook up Urabro there. Well, talking of which, don't set it up yet. You haven't done it. That was amazing. It's like, yes, let's set the line up. No, you're going to have to build it. These are in our territory. We take crisp bread at the moment. We could add a sausage factory to that, as we don't have that anywhere. I would like to get rid of this, to be fair, and change it to crisp bread. What was this? Ooh, Yon Shopping has grown. Which means they get another thing they can make. Don't know what would best suit this area. I mean, planks? We have no planks down here whatsoever, do we? And we do have wood coming from here, lots of it. Do you know what? If we can afford it, let's do it. Let's get some planks on the go. On the lake there. Beautiful. There we go. And that gives them more use for the logs that we have going over this way. How many do we have delivering to Yon Shopping? Only one. Let's sort that out then, shall we? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That will help that grow. I know we're faffing around with these, but helping these grow in turn adds more to the network, as well as give us money to expand. What do we have? Let's find some places for these engineers, should we? Possibly on this long route, if possible. Possibly possible. Do we have room anywhere? You don't have anybody. I like these express lines that we've got. We're going to keep those. They seem to make us a fortune. But let's get him... definitely this, right? Reduces maintenance requirements. Yes, you can get on. And hopefully this stoker makes him, well, indifferent. A bit more speed as well. There we go. Beautiful. What else do we have? We have more engineers. You are lacking an engineer. We could go with power. No, we cannot. He makes him very miserable. Let's not do that then. Everybody else has an engineer. We'll find another line. The music is quite boisterous today. Anyhow. What about these trains down here? Do they have anybody? You do not. There we go. You can have an engineer. Bit more power. That'll do you nicely. Yes, what was we doing? Looking up this way. Although this is a long way off, what we need to grow, which is Gothenburg up there. Should we check that actually before we do anything? We're at 40,000 of 60,000. They're going to grow soon. Actually, we should hold off on that building. Good job I checked, right? Because we'll need the finances to start up this this new factory here. At 90,000, which is past the requirement, we'll also get a third factory. So, yeah. I notice we have a warehouse here that is demanding furniture. Well, what does furniture take again? Let's go to buildings, factories, furniture. So, okay. I have a feeling this is going to be a task later on. If it's requiring something. Because that's a bit bizarre. That's not the usual state of play. Given that then, we need to be thinking about tools. Which will take steel. Which will mean we need a steel mill. We'll look around for that. I don't think it's going to be here. I've not seen any coal or iron that's close to Gothenburg. So it's probably not worth doing that. We could build the furniture with the third slot, if need be. We've already got the wood here. Yeah, well, there you go. That's a nice coincidence. Well, there's coal. Perhaps we can unlock these. Yeah, anyway, sidetracked slightly. I'm going to stick to my guns here and go with this. What else do we have up here? More pigs, possible. We have salt as well. There we go. Gothenburg has grown. Or Gothenburg has grown. Let's get a weaving factory in here. They're kind of cheap anyway, aren't they? You can go along the river there. Beautiful. Which means we should hook up this before we do anything else, because that will give us some more money. And we only need a small train station. And we can hook into our second train station here. Or here. No, we'll go into the second one. I'd like this main line to go somewhere else. If we can go further north with it and connect it up with passengers. Alright, we've got that in. We should maybe double track it. It doesn't really matter, but we'll do it anyway. Done. I don't know how much we've got to do task-wise once we've completed this one. There could be a lot. But it gets a little easier as you keep going. As you're earning more and more money. And thus it's easier to expand. Is that a security guard just as I'm doing this? Get on there. That's a nice bonus, isn't it? You get a flat rate for these. It doesn't matter how far the factory is away from the location you're delivering to. So, yeah, that's kind of nice. What is this? Promotes the possibility of trains and increases mail. Do you know what? Let's go with some mail, which is safety. We can do that, can't we? That's just good. The size of our network and the fact that we're out of the winter means that's going to be a huge boost for our network. Right, how are we doing over here? Yeah, you're not going to get enough logs yet, are you? You probably need a third one pulling stuff in. Let's see. You know, because we've only got 2. One's on the way back. It could just be a delay. He's got some logs on. I'm going to go with 3. I think we'll be fine with 3. There we go. Yes, it's going to be busy, but it matters not. It really doesn't. He's running half empty, so that doesn't matter. There we go, security guard. Do you have a security guard on you? No, you don't. Get on there. Done. It's quite fortunate that we're getting these security guards so quickly. How are you doing then? Eventually, I would like to upgrade these. Not the milk yet, the dairy farm. But this, for sure. As they require planks as a base product. Do we have... How many trains do we have going from Jönköping to Gothenburg? Absolutely none. Ooh. What does this do? Yes, I'll take that. Reduces the construction cost of tracks. We're about to build up on that, aren't we? Yes, perfect. What's up with you? Missing equipment. We'll probably rework all of this and put a maintenance yard here somewhere rather than this mess of a junction. But priorities. I noticed we do not have a maintenance building on there. However, do we have one on here? I want to change that as well. Them doing clothes is just a silly idea. What is this? Bonus for an express line from Stockholm to Linköping. Okay. Well, we could possibly do that, couldn't we? Like now. Do we have anything? We don't even have a train doing that, but we could just make it passenger only and have that happening. We only need one to make it an express line. So we'll go from there to there. This is hopefully to fulfill their requirement, their demand. Is it still available? I don't know. I might have missed it. It seems to have vanished, or is that because we're in build mode? Who knows? Passengers mail only. And that gives us a chance to get a holder on. Beautiful. There we go. Now it has an express line. Hopefully we'll meet that. We're going to have to ignore him for the time being. Everything has a... What is your route anyway? It might be here. Is it? No, it's the one going to Westeros. So... Don't know. Do we want that? Where is it? No, it's out in the middle of nowhere. We have points to spend. Now, I'm just going to buy this. Because if I... As I mentioned, I believe, earlier in the series, when you win an auction, it's much better to win one for an item or an unlock that costs 300, which is the max, rather than the 200s and 100s. So it's always a good idea to do that. The Prince August. That's probably not how it's pronounced, but it's a lovely little loco that we'll probably never use as well. So there we go. Anyway, what are we doing? Yeah, we've got that going. We was up here, weren't we? Yes, connecting these. This is still that express, yes. Hopefully we'll fulfill that. I'm really looking forward to it. We need to connect up potatoes, don't we? I managed to click on something random. Almost. What we need to make sure we hook up is fish and wood. Well, there's this warehouse. Perhaps that'll be a good idea. Yeah, let's have a line direct to the warehouse. This is in the wrong place, isn't it? Well, no, because that can go to Westeros later. We can branch off here, I think, would be fine. Or off here. In fact, off here, because this is just a little backward and forward line. A little shuttle-y type thing. So if we come off somewhere like that, can we get a good... There we go. We'll just make the junction. Done. And we'll head all the way to... oh, could we hug the river a little bit here? Because we've got a bit of a grade, haven't we? How much is this going to cost us? Probably a small fortune. It's fine. Yeah, we can hook in there. We can leave the middle 2 tracks free. Eventually, we can double station it. But yeah, this might be our best bet. Oh, don't go into there. We can afford to double track you. We've got 2 million in the bank. Right, perfect. We're in. Let's get all these signaled up. We're going to need more supply towers on here than that. Hopefully our research will bring us better maintenance and less requirements on fuel and water. It will probably still need a maintenance yard of some sort there. Midway point. It's a long old journey. But it should help them grow, finally. We kind of left Urabro for eternity, didn't we? So let's get this all sorted for them, and then they're going to get some goods. Hopefully. They should get planks. No, logs, at the very least, from here for now. Which, I believe, yeah, it's chock-a-block anyway. We'll have more than one on there. We don't need a mediator. That's not going to help us at all. The timing on that, no, we don't want you. I almost got her. We don't want you. What's this one? Still the bonus line. We're going for it. Breakdown bad condition. That might be on the stupidly long line, so that's going to happen until our trains get better. Because they all have maintenance yards. It's just a long journey. One thing we could do is add another maintenance yard here, this side. And possibly over here as well. Just there or at that junction. Maybe here. Because we've got a lot of trains that we could set up that would do a direct journey. Anyway, should we go back over here? We need to get this growing before we can think about pulling potatoes into them. Our funds are okay. Yeah, we could maybe recycle them. I'd like to wait until we've done a bit more on it. The reason I say that is I would like to buy this. Perhaps we can do this now. Can we buy this? Oh, we already own it. I built it, didn't I? Which was a bad idea, but I didn't know what was happening. Yes, that's my excuse. I am sticking to it. How much to demolish it? Do it. We're going to pick a new one. We're going to have crisp bread. I know there's already crisp bread up here, just there. But perhaps we could switch that around too to be sausages and connect up the pigs. As this one would make more sense to be crisp bread, given our location to the grain farm there. There we go. You're now making crisp breads. And I would like to upgrade you. Perfect. That'll help. In turn, it's going to drop crisp bread down here. We could change then crisp bread down here. What would be better for these guys? These might be better doing the planks, you know. Pulling them from here, or them. They've just grown again. Well, we could upgrade that now. Do it. More planks on the network. So no, possibly not planks. We could make use of milk. We can't do the fish stuff. There's feldspar here, but that's later on. There's potatoes there, but I would like to switch that one to do the... yeah, I would like to switch this. It's a little unfortunate we didn't see that being built. If you look on the map, it tells you the ones with the highlighted thingy here circle, a dot, yeah, that they have a space for a industry, which is handy to know when they're the blue ones, our ones, because you might miss the little pop-up sometimes. All right, let's get back in. No, it's still the mediator. Is there someone else new? Yes. What do you have? Reduce the cost of all new routes. Now, you don't affect anything. I prefer that to tunnels. We're having a new surveyor. Yes, we are. Who's our new surveyor? Eastern Havering. And he's crafty. Well, that's a bit of information for him. Oh, should we put a maintenance yard on here? There we go. Might as well. If we can do it, if we can do our maintenance up there, then we're not holding up the train station, are we? No. Not that it's the busiest. A lot of our trains are heading a long way. How are we doing on our task? There we go, guys. I think we've got this one. We've got until 1860, which is another year and a half. Is that right? Yeah, a little over a year and a half to get 12,500. I don't think we need to sweat that. There's other stuff we could maybe bring in. Milk we're not going to get hold of. Potatoes, vegetables. Possibly not fruit. We have this fruit farm up here. In fact, does Yon Shopping... Let's upgrade that now. Does Yon Shopping need fruit? I believe they might. Almost. 47,000 and they are at. So close. There's a real risk of them dropping though. Engineer? Absolutely. What about Lynn Shopping? How are we going to get up there? Oh, we could go through the maintenance yard, couldn't we? Yeah, Lynn Shopping. Well, I'd like to... Oh, no, your money's a bit low. Let's not upgrade anything. I would like to get fruit up to you, though, because you require that, obviously. Yeah, that would help you grow a little further, and then we'll have the station connected here. Is there a place we can get in here? Yeah, we could just come in before the station, couldn't we, there? Let's do it, guys. What sort of station do I want? I'm going to say, actually, we're going to go with this, because this is going to feed quite a few towns, including, I'm going to say, no, these guys won't need it, will they? Oh, they're getting fruit from up here. But it's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? Yeah, you're getting milk as well. And passing off cloth and stuff. So you're probably not getting a lot of... No, you're not getting a lot of fruit at all. This is perfect. We'll have a direct connection. Or, instead of salt, a more immediate one is definitely fruit, right? Yes, right. Change of plan, guys. Fruit, maximum. There we go. Let's get a second station in here, because it's getting a bit busy. Yeah, I like this idea. I'm all excited. Right, we need a large signal controlled station on the other side, and we can start splitting this route off a bit. There we go. And as I said, we're going to have a maintenance yard up here. Should we do that now? How much money do we have? We have the money for it. Let's get rid of all of this middle bit. I mean, it's a bit rough. Some of our trains have reset, but we're in a good position to do it. And we'll add as a maintenance yard, which is going to help a load of our route. But it's also going to provide us... Oh, do we have some stray stuff going on here? No? What are you... I was expecting to see some track. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's get this maintenance yard in. It's going to help those long distance trains, isn't it? Yeah, it keeps doing it there. Why? Is it just the way the lay of the land is? Oh yes, possibly. Yeah. Alright, we'll try and get it off that little divot there. No, it's more of a hill, isn't it? It's fine, it's fine. They don't really slow down on corners. Now, how do we want to handle this? We could technically send our trains through here. Some of them, at the very least. It's alright, we'll figure out a way. I'm going to do this side. No, we're going to do that side. We're going to quad track this. I think we can split. Not like that, though. I think we could split some of our load. I don't like that. What's going on there? Let me just get rid of this. Let's redo this. In fact, let's just redo that. The whole thing. That doesn't seem right to me. 7%? I think it's something wonky with this track. Yeah. Oh, we're going to need a better place for that. It does something with these. It like puts them on little slopes and ruins the lot. It's fine. You get a full refund, so we can mess with it a little bit. Perhaps we need it further down or up. Perhaps we need it up here. You can see it waving around the terrain, like wobbling. If we have it closer to the warehouse, we can definitely branch off, right? Have all of our trains run through here. So if we put it somewhere like that, now it's a possibility to slide into there for a lot of our trains. Now I'm just hoping this gives us a better... that's a better slope. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Wanted to make sure that was fine. Let's go from here then, and we'll slot it. Beautiful, guys. 1%. That, although a bit fiddly, was worth it. And we're in the position to build bridges, even if they're big or seemingly needless. But what they will do is make our tracks better. So given that, let's get rid of this. And we'll redo this section. Yes, we've got a stray tower here. That's fine. Get rid of that. And we'll slot straight into here, as we were before. On a 1% grade, I think that's a lot better. All of this makes me happier. Right, let's signal that back up, because now we have no signals. That handles all their needs, including a midpoint for maintenance. I'm not sure why you put one of your signals a bit wonky. Right, are they running both ways? Yeah, what's up with this signal here? Can't you go with that one? That was needless. It really was. We can still have a track doing that. But what I'd like to do is give access to this side of the network and Gothenburg with this. Oh, we got a bridge that you can't have a bridge. It's really annoying that. Or not annoying. It's a little frustrating. But we're going to have to make sure. Get rid of this. We'll have to do this again. I'd like to get rid of that bridge. Is that done a little tiny bridge? Stop it. Stop with the little tiny bridge. No. Oh, how can we get rid of that bridge? You'd have to, like, bury into the ground. It's ridiculous. Can we just curve a little bit? Just a touch. Like, there. I know, but it really makes track laying for quad tracking that close to a junction a little difficult. It's fine. I think we've got it now, guys. We've done it. 2%, I'll take it. Worth it. Alright, get you in there. Now this station, no matter how we pass through it, can swap around and head into the same area as we just did. It's all planning for the future. Right. Like that. Like that. I mean, it's about time we did this, right? It's been a long time coming. And we can then... Oh no, you've got another bridge there. It's fine. We're going to head off this way. We're going to go straight from there and do a little wiggle. Not the prettiest, but I don't mind. We might change where that train goes in too. No, it's not that busy, is it? We can just hook into here. We'll make a junction there. It's not the busiest at all. And then we're fully... Really? What's up with you? Did I miss it? We need to get the... No, you don't want to do that, do you? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Come on, we can do this. Not from there, though. Come on, we can do it. No, what are you doing? Connect... Oh, dear. Right, we need to get you in there and behaving. Can we make a junction, please? There we go. Got it. You cannot defeat me, game. When I have an idea, I have an idea. I've got to do this bridge again. That's fine. From there, we'll wiggle round. We'll have our own double bridge. And in. Perfect. There we go, guys. Quad-tracked main line. It kind of is a main line as well, isn't it? Is that better? We need to sort out the signalling at this junction. Or do we? No, we don't. That's lovely. That works just fine. We've got a trio of signals. We could have one just there. There's our 3 signals. Guys, that's a lot of planning done. I feel like having another line coming off here might be an idea. Because the whole reason for this is try and get apples into that warehouse from here. It's entirely possible. We'll have direct connections as well to top up others. But we could branch into here, possibly. There we go. It kind of gives us an option to bypass. Or coming from a different area from the south here as well. And this one can head off that way eventually. Alright, we can do this. We're in there. Let's sort out the junction a little bit. Don't need a signal there. That'll trip trains over. All there. Perfect. Now we can get in with this one. A professor. We have an engineer to assign to. He can go on this train, can't he? Absolutely. Professor? No, I don't. No, it's fine. I don't want the money. We're good on money at the moment. Now, we could slot into here, or we could connect into there as well. I'm going to say connecting into this line is fine. And then that we can just go the other way, can't we? With the train. Maybe the express can come through this station instead. I don't know if anybody will use it yet. Now, what are we missing on here? Maintenance yard. We'll set this up and then we'll have to call it, I think, guys. Goodness me. It's been a bit of planning, hasn't it? A bit of swapping around of goods. Expanding our network. Freight only. I'm going to go ahead and probably get a couple of those running immediately. How are we doing here? Can we quickly buy that? Yes, we can. For cheap as well. I like it. All right. We have that, which means we can immediately upgrade it. No, we can't. It costs a fortune, but we are going to earn from it. Straight off the bat. How is before we leave? We'll leave that doing. No, what you should do. Do we have 2 trains on there? Yes, we have 2 trains. You brought 2. You copied it already. It's fine. Can we afford to upgrade that? 300k. Almost. I would like to take advantage of that. We'll wait until it gets to 400k and then we'll take it. Soon as they get apples in there, that should help Gothenburg, right? Yeah, because they need them desperately. This is a brilliant idea, Mr. T. If I may say so myself. I did put the... Well, it's a shame I put that on earlier. I wasn't quite thinking. I believe when we come back, we'll change some of the express trains. Because they run down here, don't they? Yeah, we can redo all this. In fact, instead of this, we could have a second train station here as well. And quad track this going up to night shopping up there. Knee shopping, not night shopping. A reporter? We don't really want you. We're not going to get involved with them. Oh yes, what did I want to do? Upgrade this. Absolutely. Otherwise it's going to be tricky to fulfill our own demands. I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. We've got apples on the way. That's going to help them grow. What is the state of play? Oh, well, I mean, we've got a year and a half to go. Less than... What's that? Less than 9k? Yeah, and going up rapidly. That's lovely to see. We'll find out next time if we manage to do that. And I'll go ahead and do us a little cab ride before we go. Ignore that. That's not happening. Might have to check on that, actually. Alright, guys, that's been episode 10. We're into double figures. And we're on board our express train, heading through our new network. We're currently at Yon Shopping, heading to Gothenburg. And there we go. We're on a bit of a slopey slope there. There's those weird graphical glitches. It's not a simulation though, is it? No, it's an arcade game. And that's why I love it. It's a bit different. It's busy. Look at it all. That's wonderful. That's a big old junction coming into Yon Shopping. Alright guys, until next time. Take care.